So let's begin. I'm going to be taking my black opal in the shade Ebony Brown and my Maybelline activewear foundation in the shade Cocoa. Yeah, Cocoa. And I'm going to be mixing those two to create the perfect foundation shade. I'm just going to blend out this foundation. As you can see, it's really blending out seamlessly. So I'm just taking my concealer shade in the it's the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Rich Chocolate. And I put like whatever that was left over at the back of my hand for my foundation, which was like literally nothing. But I kind of just mixed it all together with the same brush I used to blend out my foundation. And this just kind of brings it back to your skin tone. And just note that this is not even like, it's like half a shade lighter than my actual foundation, a shade even. And that's the basis of how you want to start your concealer, which I've learned that's really worked for me. Because you know, like when you get that grey cast and you don't know how to get rid of it, it's because you didn't build up your concealer, my baby. You didn't build up concealer, and then you're using a really bright powder to highlight. Like it's not gonna knack. Do you know what I mean? It's actually not gonna make sense. And with light hand, I'm just blending it. And this is really like, blend with light hand. Don't go heavy-handed. Don't take the product off the face. Just don't do it. You're wasting money, wasting time, wasting resources. Another trick I use is I go around the edges with the foundation brush just to keep that blend. As you can see, I've gone up another shade and I'm just gonna really lightly blend. So this is the shade Deep Caramel in the e.l.f. Cosmetics. Oh my god, my nail, it looks so ghetto. I actually tried to paint it right. I tried to paint my nail to make it look a bit presentable for the video, but look, it flopped. And you just have to take my nail for what it is, because this is not cute pie. It's not cute at all. Oh, look how beautiful that is. And then go back in with my foundation brush again, blend out the edges. So next I'm going to take my Kevyn Aucoin concealer in the shade SX13, and I'm just going to use that as the last shade of my concealer. And this is full coverage. It is true what everyone says. It is hella full coverage, and it is like the formula is great. It's phenomenal. Alright, so for this side of the eye, I've only like I use my L'Oreal powder, and I only put the powder in this kind of region just so my eye doesn't crease. So I'm just applying my blush from Mmmitchell. And this is in the shade Mango. I love these blushes. They're just, oh, they're so versatile. You can use it for literally so many things. And I love a coral blush. Like, that's my thing, coral blushes. So I'm just applying some of this, like so. And I'm taking the pink as well. And I'm gonna take a clean brush and just blend that out. So you can see it's really just amped up the base, and it's just giving it some color. It's just made it look more, you know, authentic. So for contour, it's literally the same thing as my foundation, but just with a different ratio. I've added more of the black opal shade, the stick foundation shade in Ebony, than this, because this is a bit light, and then I kind of mixed them together, so it kind of looks like this. And yeah, that's my contour done. Go back in. So I'm just literally going back and forth. My blush. Oh, my ear is falling. I don't want you guys to see my natural hair. It is ghetto. Like the color, I dyed it, and it's like bright orange blonde. I don't even know what to call it, brown. Like it's not to be shown. It's very contrasting to this week, let me say that. But it's cute, it's different. But just not shown in this tutorial. I'm just blending that out, going back and forth. So now that I've got everything on my face, I've got my concealer, my contour, my blush, just all of them components, I'm now gonna set my face properly. So I'm gonna go back in with my L'Oreal, I'm all over the place. I'm gonna go back in with my L'Oreal powder in the shade Honey, and I'm gonna take that underneath my eye once again and on the places I highlighted. I actually look crazy. What is what it is. So for powder contour, I'm gonna take the third bronzer in, or don't mind my mirror, the third bronzer in, and my Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette in the shade Kufuru. And I'm gonna lightly take kufuru, not too much, just very lightly, because it's very dark. Well, it's not very dark, but it's a bit, hello, I'm filming. it's a bit dark, so I'm going to tap off the excess and even go further to tap some on the back of my hand. Take some of this, like so, tap at the back of my hand, and I'm just going to tap some here, like so, like this, and tap some at the back of my hand. And this just gives me a perfect contour shade. Like, I don't like cool contour shades. I like a good undertone. Like, I like my contour being with bronzy, but it's dark, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'll just show you what it looks like, and you'll kind of understand what I mean by bronzy, but dark. So that's my face powder contoured. Very seamless, may I add. I only use face powder brushes or face powders sometimes, but more time I just take whatever that's left on my foundation brush, take out the back of my hand and just go in and dust off wherever I highlighted. And I feel like this does a better job. And look at my hair, you can see my hair. And yeah. For bronzer, I'm just going to take Pina Colada in the Plouise palette, and also the lighter bronzer shade in the Morphe 8 Or palette. It's like the first bronzer shade, this one here. I'm just going to tap that. Tap that all on the floor. Tap that, give me some more. Tap that. I'm just putting on some blush before I snatch my nose. But I usually snatch my nose first, but I don't know today. Today I feel like doing everything all over the place, I guess. We're just gonna really get in there. Top off the excess. Go into James. See, I'm mixing. See, this is literally pure orange. And I'm gonna go into my James Charles palette in that pink, just at the corner. Top off the excess, dab right back into my orange blush, and then and this is just my go-to, like this is my favorite blush. This is literally my favorite blush ever, like this shade. And where you really want to snatch it is up here. That's where the snatching is, the snatchification. There you go. There we go. So my nose already looks smaller just from this place here. Then I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna go as thin as I want it to be. I want it to be really snatched today. I think so. Yeah, because I'm going for a slim look. Very lightly, I'm just gonna go with the sides of my nose with the concealer beauty blender. And this is very lightly because I've already said, right? Then I'm going back in with powder. Those contour, yeah, I take it very seriously, like extremely seriously, I'll be real. Go in until I'm satisfied. Am I satisfied? Okay. Then I'm gonna take deep caramel in the Elf Cosmetics concealer. I'm just gonna do a thin line. I don't like this brush. I want something that's more precise. No, not this. This. Ooh, this. Yes, this. It's like a bit flat, but it's fluffy at the same time. This is perfect. So I'm just gonna I thought my nose looked crooked for a second. And then one thing I'm gonna do is go back in with this very lightly. Go back in with my foundation as well, very lightly. Then I'm gonna go back in with this contour on top of the actual bridge. This is what really gets it to where I need it to be. I'm gonna set it. Ooh. Sorry, I keep looking down, but I have to get the right angle. Unless it can mess up. Okay, c'est parfait. I'm not going to do too much because I leave eyebrows last, just depending on how the base is. If the base is like a lot and this base is like a full base, I don't want to overdo. So I'm just going to very lightly. I'm not really doing much for the eyes. I'm literally just doing like a very much brown smoky eye. So because the drama, because most of the drama is going to be underneath, so I'm not really going to do anything on top. That's why I didn't use like a crazy big light concealer. I just kind of used on my shade. I just took whatever that was left over. I even concealed with rich chocolate, just so it's not, I don't want it to be too dramatic. So I'm going to take whatever I use for my nose contour and just follow up with that, conjoin it together and just bring that on my lid. And that will just give me like a very bronzed look. Just kind of wing it out here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this brush, like it's very fluffy, and just blend that out with this, just to give my face more warmth, if anything. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and just wipe off very lightly where I snatched my nose. For highlight, I'm going to take my Bios Cosmetics in the shade Rose. Yeah, in the shade Rose. And I'm going to use that to highlight my face. Okay. Fake smile. Fake it to make it. I feel like pigment highlighters are way better than, I didn't even set this place, are way better than, hold on. Yeah, I feel like pigment is, oh, I think this woman is staring at me. Yeah. Left over there because I'm not really too keen on that. Oh, I put too much too soon. So I'm gonna take, so that's my highlight done, and then for the lips and eyes, and then we're done. Oh, I'm tired already. So for lips, I'm just gonna take this dark contour shade in the Payot palette, the Morphe Payot palette, because I can't find my lip liner. So I'm just going to use that to line my lips and hope for the rest. So I like the middle of my lips bright. Personally, I just like that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer. Very bright concealer. And that's just going to start off the base for my concealer. Then I'm going to take this pink here. It's really pretty. It's like this shade here. It's like a bronze. I don't even know what to call it. It's such a nice nude. I'm just going to go. It's kind of a dark lip gloss, and I'm just gonna go over. Finally, the exciting part, the under eye. So blue or green, what am I feeling today? I feel like a blue and navy would look so sexy. But green would be different. I love this face. Looks so gorgeous. Oh, so as you can see, I've done one eye off camera. I put a bit of powder just so like any fallout And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna start by rubbing in, by drawing on your waterline. Ooh. So you want it to be in and around like this, and you just draw a little line. Just kind of wing it out a little bit. Like this. And then you just kind of reinforce that. My face is actually priceless. Just reinforce that very light-handedly. And then what I'm gonna do is take a flat brush like this, but it's kind of like it kind of, you can blend it a little bit, like it's used for blending as well, like for the under eye. And you just want to take, what I took anyway is I took my green from my, what palette is this, Carnival 3 palette, and I just took the shade Forest and I mixed that with black by like to the ratio of 2 to 1, so Forest 2, black 1, if you get what I mean. Top off the excess, go back in with Forest, and I just smoked that out. And don't be scared if it's not like completely, oh my eye. If it's not completely neat, don't, like, it's grand, don't worry about it. Then I'm gonna take Tropics, this green color here, and also the light green in my James Charles palette. I'll just show you now here. This green in the corner. Mix those two together. And I'm gonna go back in with my pencil. I'm gonna go into my inner corner. Then I'm gonna mix the black and the forest green again. Put that in my inner corner, just set that. Now, then what you want to do is just take a bit of concealer and just clean it up. And then it should turn out like this. Clean off the edges. Woo! And then what you want to do is go in with your mascara, just to make sure your eyes are like very slim. Like I love slim eyes. And then just wanna like so. And then what I did to further make my eyes more slimmer is I got like eyeliner, or you can even use black eyeshadow. You can just use the black eyeshadow. And I kind of just lined the outside. Like this. So I'm just gonna stick on my lashes and then I'm gonna come back to you guys. So I've put on some lashes and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial of this cat-eyed, slim and sexy eye look with a flawless base. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm loving this look. Anyways, look, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.